Let's talk about the NBA All-Star. Now, your boy Adam Silver listened to me. He listened to me. He finally listened to the kid, man. He listened to me. I told him some things. The first thing we had up, man, I didn't go to NBA All-Star this year. Damn, they hit us with a Let's talk about NBA All-Star, man. I didn't go to NBA All-Star this year. Because who going to Indiana? You know what I mean? Indianapolis. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Mike Epps and everybody that lived there, but I ain't going there. I already did NBA All-Star in Utah. And I already know that NBA All-Star in Indiana was better than Utah because Utah was whack as hell. Adam Silver did listen to me on a lot of stuff. He did not listen to me on some stuff. So I already know. Shouts out to Adam Silver. I know he watches the Kenyon Long Podcast, man. You had the skill challenge here, man. I don't like the skill challenge, man. This shit is whack. You know what I think this is? When I think about the skill challenge, and I know, like, you know, other leagues have it, right? Hockey has it, but I feel like they're winning money. But for the NBA, I just feel like this is a halftime thing out of any NBA game, like for fans. That's what I feel like the skill challenge is. Like, you know, shouts out to my boy Ben Carroll, but I just feel like this is just dumb. You shouldn't do it. Oh, that beautiful bean footage back. Let's talk about NBA All-Star and what a hot damn mess it was, man. Oh, shouts out to Adam Silver. He listened to my video last year for the Kenyon Long Podcast, so I know you listen. I know you watching too on YouTube, but you should too, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe bell. Make sure you comment here and let me know. But Adam Silver did listen to some stuff I said. But this year, man, it was a hot damn mess, man. We'll get to more cuss words later on. And, you know, I don't even watch the skill challenge. I don't. I never watch the skill challenge, man. But what I think about the skill challenge is this, man. Yo, this crap is like a halftime game show. Now, somebody who emceed a bunch of basketball events all over the United States for fans. I just think like this is just just like, oh, just get some fans to do this at halftime just to make the time waste and they can win some money or win a trip to Hawaii or Vegas and stay at the damn Golden Nugget Hotel. Like, you know, have some little kids do it, or boy with one arm. I don't know, man. Like, that's the kind of shit that I think that this is for, man. I don't get excited about this. Now, I will say, man, the LED court, yeah, that's cool, but I don't care. They done this. They done remixed this more than P. Diddy did, right? So they done had it where it was, you know, it was legends and young players. Then they had it where it was like a legend. Then there was a WNBA player. And then one of the star players that is young. And then, you know what I mean? So they done mixed it up like that. And now it's just like, oh, this is the home team who's having NBA All-Star. And these are the away teams. And, you know, the fans are cheering for the home team to do this. It's just stupid, bro. Just like, stop it, man. Get rid of the skill challenge, man. I don't get impressed with this. This is nothing but a damn halftime show. At any game, in any league. It's just pointless, man. So I didn't even watch this. I skipped this part, man. And but I don't even know. I guess Tyrese Halliburton is there and stuff, man. You know, they doing half speed, just jogging along. Like, look at that shit, bro. Like, just jogging along, trying to hit the layup. No, look, they added this thing that has, like, you know, arms going up like it's one of those inflatable dummies with the arms flapping back and forth. I don't care, bruh. I don't care. I get, like, when you do your community day during the week, right, and you go to the Boys and Girls Club, set this shit up for that right there. Like, that's perfect. Like, go to the Boys and Girls Club. I used to work at the Boys and Girls Club, all right, in L.A. Go there, set this up, do it with the kids. That's fun. You want to film it, NBA will film it. That's cool. I don't want to see that at NBA All-Star Saturday night. And you already know what I'm about to talk about next. You already know what we're going to get into, man. But this is the Kenyon Long Podcast, man. If this is your first time being here and I'm like doubled up, make sure you subscribe, man. Subscribe, man. We're a podcast on all podcast platforms, and you already know I'm podcast agnostic, man. Let's get to the other thing I want to talk about, of course, man. NBA All-Star. Let's talk about the place I getting snubbed at. All right, let's just get into it, man. You already know where I get snubbed at, man. I will say every year that there's a dream of mine. There's a dream I've had since I was a young kid. We all have dreams. You know, one of my dreams was, of course, to go to the NBA, but my feet were big. My skills was decent, but I still wasn't, like, growing, right? But I always wanted to play in the Celebrity All-Star Game, man. And so with the Celebrity All-Star Game, man, snubbed once again. I thought I'd be famous enough, to come in and sub for the Celebrity All-Star Game, but clearly not yet, man. So you had a Celebrity All-Star Game. I kind of cut this on in the very beginning, almost halftime. So I was like, who's playing? I saw Michael Parsons. I saw 50 Cent. I saw Kai. Kai was out there. I'm like, okay, cool. Some dude that's a model or something. I'm like, who's this? It's always like a white boy that you don't even know. Like, okay, we got to get some white boys in here that's famous. No problem with that, fam. All right, no problem with that. But let's get a white boy that even black people know too. Can we do that? Can we, NBA? Can we get some white boys that black people know too? Now this dude right here was a problem. I guess he does trick shots on YouTube, and he did something to Kelsey Plum, and she told him to pass the ball. So I got snubbed again, man. Clearly 40 million views ain't famous enough for the Celebrity All-Star Game. It's all good, man. I played in my high school's teacher versus student game. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the peak of my Celebrity All-Star dreams, man, because I'm getting older now, man. I mean, at this point, maybe I'm be playing damn celebrity pickleball. I don't know, man, but a couple of other players there. Michael Parsons was really balling out, though. But let me give you a shout out to Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua. I mean, he was catching yammers. When I seen Puka Nacua at the 49ers game, I was like, oh, this kid is nice. This kid is nice. And he kept, he was taking the place of Puka Nacua right there. Bang. Of Cooper Kupp. I was like, okay, well, now he's going to slack on once Cooper Kupp came back. Nope. Look at that, Puka Nacua again. I'm like, yo, this dude ain't slacking off, bro. Like, damn, Puka. So Puka Nacua was out there balling in them streets. So shouts out to him, man. I mean, he was catching yammers. All right. He was catching yammers. Look at that. Look at that. But look, man, I ain't getting too excited there. So you know what? The Celebrity Game, I just wish I get it. Kevin Hart's not in. Look at that yammer. And that wasn't even Puka. I don't know. That's another white boy with long hair or something. But look, man, shouts out to you, man. You got the yammer in there. You know what I mean? You got to the yams. But I just think the light up, the LED court is cool. Like, I'm with that. I never came up with that idea. The LED court is cool. Moving the 3-point line and 4-point line forward and backward. NBA always trying to sneak in this 4-point line, bro. Y'all got enough damn scoring as it is. You can't even foul nobody. All right, nobody's checking anybody. So it's just like, don't you have enough scoring when teams are scoring 145 points? Like, get out of here, bro. Like, y'all don't need no damn y'all need no damn 4-point. So this was the NBA Celebrity Game. I mean, All-Star Celebrity Game. I could take it or leave it, bro. Kai Cenat kind of got mad because he said he was going to score 30 because he practiced against 13-year-olds. He played he had 4 points. Allegedly, Shannon Sharp said he played 14 minutes. He said he only played 8 minutes or 6 minutes. So that was funny. But I like the lighting up court. I don't know. I haven't seen this. So this wasn't a steal from anybody. I don't know where they got this idea from. But I do like the court with the clock on there I don't know if they could see the clock or not, or we could see it, but I do like this idea for the court. But once again, your boy Kenyon Long is snubbed, man. You know what I mean? We gotta grow this YouTube family, man. Stop getting me snubbed, man. I do want to get into something else, man. Let's get into the other thing now. As we continue on with the NBA All-Star, it was the three-point contest. That was good, man. That was good. We ain't gonna even talk about that. Three-point contest, they had a shoot-off because everybody was tied. A couple of players were tied. So we ain't gonna talk about three-point contest. It's pretty good, man. Let's talk about a new thing, though, versus it was Steph Curry versus your girl Ionescu. Ionescu, man. And so I always think about her because I know that the great one, Kobe, always had her, he was looking after her. He was kind of mentoring her and training her with the young girls. And I think she was just in college, Sabrina Ionescu. So I always remember her. And so they had the Steph versus Sabrina. And Steph pretty much came up with his idea. Steph was like, look, I want to go against Sabrina Ionescu for a three-point shooting contest. I thought that was a great idea because she's in the WNBA. We know y'all don't care about the WNBA. I don't either. I know a lot of women who don't care about the WNBA either. So, but I do like shooters, though. I already know she's a baller, though. You know what I mean? Kelsey Plum, baller. All right? I think dudes only know about, like, the fine girls. So, Sabrina Ionescu, she chose to have a, WNBA ball. But, she's shooting from the men's NBA three-point line. That's right. So, the lit up court, I'm cool with that, fam. She's out there stroking it. Look, this ain't even her damn season. All right? You got to think about this. The WNBA, they season ends in August. They shit start like at June and then in August. You know what I mean? Like they got like a 2-month season. So that means she been in the gym. You know what I mean? And Steph Curry, he's in season. All right, so you think about this. He's in season right now, but she, maybe she in the gym, but she ain't in the gym like that. She ain't going against competition. Is she at Lifetime Fitness? Probably not. But she getting shots up, man. You know what I mean? So maybe she was kind of cold. Maybe if she was in season, maybe she would have won. What we do know is that she tied a lot of NBA players for 26. And she was out there stroking it, man. She almost beat Steph Curry, man. So I thought that this was good. This was unique. I thought it was going to replace the three-point contest. Did y'all think that too? I thought like when they said that, like it was going to replace the three-point contest. Like it was going to be a no three-point contest. It was going to be Steph versus Sabrina. So I was just like, okay, wait a minute. It is a three-point contest? This is extra? So I thought this was cool. I don't want to, I guess you can say this was the best event of the night. I really can't say that because the three-point contest, it was a tie, right? Until Dame Dollar came in and won. So I'm not going to say this is the best, but this is the second best, right? So we already know Chef Curry come in. What I would like to see is, of course, a couple of WNBA players get in there and, go against the NBA players and maybe some G Leaguers. Because we're going to talk about it in the end, how we're going to just ask ChatGPT to fix this, man. Because we can't, again, we haven't done that last year. I gave Adam Silver some suggestions. He heard me. He watched our YouTube. He heard me, and he implemented. So let's get back to what's the real issue at hand, man. Steph Curry goes on to win this by 3 points. We know that. If you're living on the rock, you can get to see. He won by 3 points, 29-26. Let's go to the problem here. Let's go to the biggest problem here, man. Now, as somebody, and I always like to say this, as somebody who's won several neighborhood dunk contests. Yes, your boy has won several neighborhood dunk contests. Have they been on 9.5 rims? Yes, they have. 9.5 in the hood dunk contests. But, we hear it. All right, so I know about creativity. I know about, any kind of off the backboard, in between the legs. Like I know about that. All right. I had ups, man. I just couldn't do it at the 10-foot level. I could grab the rim. I could get this on top of the rim, but that was about it. So 9.5, man. Which again, I will say, WNBA, lower your standards. No, here's the tagline. WNBA, raise your standards, lower the rim. That's all. 9.5 is all I'm saying, man. 9.5. This is all I'm saying. Some of y'all are tall, so let's get to the dunk contest, man. Let's get to the elephant in the room, man. It is the dunk contest here. What I told Adam Silver last year on the Kenyon Long Podcast. This is what I said. I said, look, Adam, the dunk contest needs to be, and everybody always jumping over Shaq, which is cool. He had they showed a video of him when he was a little baby. He said, I'm dunking. He said, who? Like Shaq. And Mama said, like who? He's like Shaq. I was like, oh, okay. But he should have showed that on the LED screen, so you already lost points for that. You would have got a 50 if you would have showed that on the floor of the LED screen, but you didn't think about that. So this is what I said last year. This is Jacob Toppin, and this is what I said last year. I said the NBA needs to have G Leaguers in the dunk contest. Like the best G League dumpers. Now, I thought that Jacob Toppin was pretty good. I really did. And this is what I'm saying. I said it needs to be G Leaguers in there because they want to get that bread. Now, why Jaylen Brown was in this dunk contest, I have no clue. Like, he is officially banned from all dunk contests. I mean, that's just the in-game dunk. I wasn't impressed. So, let me get off this ad here. He definitely shouldn't have want to join that, but I just like more G Leaguers. And then I think that it's not enough people. Like, I don't like this 4 players. Now look at my son. Just look at my son here. You already know one of the best high school mixtape dunks. It is my son, Mac McClung. That's right. My son, Mac McClung. Look at that. I thought he was dope. I already knew he was going to win it. It needs to be more people, man. I get the NBA saying, like, when it was guys missing, right? They were throwing it up like that, like Jaime, and then they was missing it, right? And then they would do a couple of misses, and then they would finally make another dunk, but it wasn't a dunk they was trying to do. I get that, but I'm sorry. Like, the 4 people, it just ain't enough, man. It ain't enough. I'm sorry. It ain't enough people. Jacob Toppin here. I like this dunk. Wow, that was nasty. This is what we talking about. Between the legs, turning around, boom. That was nasty. This is what I'm talking about here. These are the dunks I'm talking about. It should have been Jacob Toppin versus, I know he got that I think he got out on the second try. It should have been him versus Mac McClung. Fire the judges. But, my son, Mac McClung, man, bang, like that, Easy peasy, easy, beautiful, breezy, cover girl, all right? I just think that, he's a G Leaguer, man. What do you expect, man? He's a G Leaguer, man. They wanted more. And we're going to talk about how we can implement that more. Now, what Jaylen Brown doing over Casanat, I don't even know what was the point of that. Like, bruh, what was the point of that? Like, I get it, even if Kai was, and I don't think he was streaming on Twitch, but it don't matter. And then he tried to put his arm with the D Brown after the fact. Who does that? Nigga, who does that? Who does something after the fact? Like, what was that supposed to be? Jaylen Brown, it's a wrap. You shouldn't have. I get it. I like that nice tribute and stuff, man. But look, at least he showed up. I would say at least he showed up. A named player. At least he showed up. And it was just, I don't know, man. I was almost like trying to see what else was on TV. I think the Dunk League was great with Shaq and them had it on TNT. We'll get to what Stephen A said, but I do want to get to my son Mac McClung. Let's just get to the end. You know what I mean? Let's just get to my man Mac McClung, man. Off Shaq got the jersey on, jumps over Shaq. And as a true dunk contest person, let me tell you something. You ain't pushing off. He's jumping over Shaq. Almost hits his head on the rim. All right. Other people will be jumping over Shaq and they place their hands slightly, get a little push, just a little push, a little push, a little push. He jumped straight over Shaq, jumped over Shaq. I don't know why Mac McClung wasn't in high jump either. Like, he should have been killing most dudes who got ups on a track team. We recruit you for high jumping. Like, the coach did a terrible job. I guess he was just balling all year, but 50, it's what he deserved, man. But at the same time, man, it just wasn't hitting how it's supposed to be hitting, man. And Stephen A said that, you know, they should do a national search and look for guys that, you know, from the streets that can come out here and ball. Look, man, you know, these players, if you ain't got no big money behind it, they ain't motivated. And this is why I like the G Leaguers. All right, Adam, you listen to me. Adam, listen again to me. You got to add more G Leaguers, of course. And I just think that they're hungrier. You want to add a WNBA chick? Go ahead. Here's the thing, and this is just before we even get to what we're doing. Here's the thing for how I can really change All-Star altogether. But here's the thing. NBA is global. Let's make it global, man. It needs to be multimodal All-Star weekend, man. At least the dunk contest. All right. So you have somebody from NBA Africa? NBA Africa. You think they're not going to dunk? You think somebody from NBA Africa not going to dunk? When you say they can win $500,000, that they can take it back to the crib? What? You mean I can feed my family for 5 years? Shit. I seen Africans on TikTok to be working out, lifting stuff, and playing basketball and dribbling with a car and stuff. You see that one guy? Like, bring him over here. I don't know if I can find that video. African work. Let's see, basketball workout. Just can't find that guy, man. He was doing a bunch of stuff, man. I'm like, bring this nigga over here to the NBA. This is what I'm talking about. Bring this fool over here. He doing all of this. You think he ain't got no crazy dunks? Because I'm sick of these entitled NBA superstars. They don't want it. They don't want it, man. These young NBA superstars. Like, let me see my man. Let me show you my man here, man. Look at him work out. Look at him work out, bro. Look at him. Put him in the NBA All-Star. Adam Silver, listen to me. You think he ain't got no crazy dunks? Look at this. In the damn rain. Shooting. Look at this. He made his own ball return. Water bottles, soda bottles as weights. Look at this, bro. Use what you got to get what you want. I do the same thing. I'm on a little ass desk right now. I wish I could show y'all. I'm on a little ass desk. Look at this. Dribbling in the mud. Now look, he can't be in the NBA, but I'm just saying. Bring him to NBA All-Star. Bring this African, NBA Africa. Bring him to All-Star, bro. Because these NBA players in America, the superstars, they don't want it. They too rich. They don't know about coming out the mud like this. There was one person in our neighborhood that they did have a milk crate. One person in the hood had a milk crate. So I've shot on a milk crate before. One person, all right? All right? One person did. So I've shot on a milk crate before. You shot on a basket with no nets. I've done that. Shot on double rims. Shot on a basket with metal nets, which I hate. Shot on the nets with a hole in one side and it gets stuck. I done all of that, bro. All right, this ain't nothing new. I've done some of this stuff. You know, see that? A hole in the net where the ball barely comes out. You got to wait for it to come down. Just act like that. You know what I mean? Like, man, these nets too damn tight. Somebody jump up and cut the nets down. Bring some scissors to the park. Y'all don't know about the struggle. NBA players, y'all young NBA players, y'all spoiled, man. Y'all are spoiled. But this is the problem what I have. This is the problem that I have. You know what I mean? Y'all don't know about this struggle. But y'all NBA players in the summertime, though, when y'all with Rico Hines, whatever his name is, when y'all working out in the summer, oh, you should see it. NBA players summer workouts. When in the summertime, we see it all over IG. All y'all battling at Lifetime Fitness. You know, y'all sweating. Y'all going back and forth, crossing each other up. You should see it. It's a Rico Hines. Like y'all sweating out there. But we don't see that at NBA All-Star anymore. Ain't no damn defense. Should I even talk about the game? Should I even talk about the game, bro? I really trying to pull up this footage of these damn summer workouts. So I get tired of it. I ain't talking about like being in the gym. I'm talking about when these fools is up in Lifetime Fitness and these fools is at whoever workout. Rico Hines. There we go. Yeah. At Rico Hines workout. I don't even know who Rico Hines is. Maybe he teaches you basketball. Right? He teaches you some tricks and skills. Shouts out to him because he has all the players that come over there. What I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. Let me just show. I want to show y'all this because y'all don't believe me. When y'all hear, and we see this every summer, and this is the one of the many they doing this. Look at this defense. Look at the defense. Look at the defense. Look at the defense. Look at the defense. Right there. Okay, he got past him. Baron Davis is laughing. Everybody D'ing up. James Harden dishing. Like, come on, man. Look at the intense deep. Now, that dude ain't in the league, I don't think so. But James Harden, blam. Where's that at the NBA All-Star? Somebody tell me. Tell me where's this defense at in NBA All-Star? Where is it at? But every summer, look at James Harden skinny. What the fuck? James Harden? Like, look at this. Look at James Harden. Look how skinny this nigga is. Look at skinny James Harden. But during the league, it's fat James Harden. It's damn Bojangles James Harden. It's turkey leg hut James Harden. It's Roscoe chicken James Harden. This fool out here skinny, getting that D in it. Look at it, man. You see him all in the light. See him playing against Quavo. They all D'd up. But during NBA All-Star, where folks dream to go to NBA All-Star, I'm just starting to go. And I still ain't been to the damn game. You know what I mean? I was always working for something around the NBA All-Star. This is like I took my daughter to the Fan Fest. It was in L.A., but I still ain't been to the damn celebrity game or invited. I ain't been to the damn game. All right? I ain't been to the 3-point. Them tickets is crazy. So where is that at? Because this is what we do. Look, I done tore my ACL twice again, but this is what I did. I'm a track star. But, I'm in the court. Like, look, Siakam. You know what I mean? Get D'd up hard. Get D'd up. Where's that at? Where's that defense at? Scotty Barnes. You know what I mean? Going hard. Where's that at? Where's this at in the NBA All-Star game? That's all I'm saying. This is what I'm used to. All right, let's just bring some, you know what, man? Just bring some dudes from New York. All right, let's just bring New York. Let's bring some New York rules in. Let's just do it. Just, you know what I mean? NBA is getting, you're right. It is getting too soft. It's getting too soft, man. Let's get into the NBA All-Star game, man. Now, you want to talk about a snooze fest. Like, I'm watching the NBA All-Star, man. Let's be clear, man. NBA All-Star was whack as fuck in Utah. I saw Kevin Durant. I don't think I got the footage. Maybe I can bring that up for y'all. The KD footage. Man, that shit, Utah, I'm sorry. Charles Barkley says what he want about San Antonio, but Utah, that shit is whack. It is whack, bro. That joke is whack. But anywho, maybe I don't have it. It's so far from last year. I gotta search it up. Let me see. I will go to videos. I don't even think it's in a 2022. I kept it on my phone for a while, but I think I finally deleted it because I went places. So I think I deleted all my Utah stuff. So, but I did post it on IG. If you follow me on IG at Kenyon Long, that's why you don't miss out real stuff. You know what I mean? Like, the scoring in the NBA, man, is ridiculous, bro. It is just, it's ridiculous, man. 211. East scored 211. West scored 186. Bro, what sense does that make? Can you tell me that? If you look at that, do you think it's defense? Do you think there's defense being played? Do you think it's defense? Just let me know. Dame Dollar won the MVP, the Kobe Bryant shots, Mamba, baby. Dame Dollar won. Dame time. He won, even though Karl Anthony Towns had 50. I'm like, come on, bro. Dame Dollar won. He would shoot from half court, man. But, you already know what we're going to do, man. Y'all know what we do here. We're here to educate you guys. And, of course, it was a hot mess, man. It was a hot mess. And so it's none other than my guy that we're going to have here is last year we used ChatGPT to fix the Lakers a couple of months ago. And now it's time for AI to fix the All-Star game. That's right, man. AI is here and is everywhere. All right. And before we even do that, before we even get to AI doing that, I forgot about showing the NBA AI. Well, you know what? We'll do NBA AI next. Let's just do AI. And now we got a new AI, Google, who I think will be the king eventually. But right now, so what I did was I asked, let me get my shit right. I asked AI to fix the NBA contest, the NBA All-Star Weekend. I said it is a damn mess. So this is Gemini. All right, used to be Bard. All right, used to be Bard, but this is Gemini, advanced Gemini. So I haven't read this yet, so we'll see what Gemini came up with. Gemini said, "You're right. Let's reinvent the dunk contest. Here are some concepts to get those creative juices flowing." Adam Silver, you already watched the Kenyon Long podcast. All right, Duke in the house. I didn't go to Duke, but you already know I'm a Duke fan, baby. I was just there last year, chilling on campus. Let's go. All right, here we go. The remix dunk contest. All right, here we go. The concept: dunks inspired by iconic moments in basketball history, but with a required modern twist. All right. I was about to say, what's the example? I'm thinking about Jordan half court. Example: a player recreates Vince Carter's elbow in the hoop dunk, but while doing a 360 or off a trampoline. So we're not doing off a trampoline, but a 360? Oh, I like this. I like this. This is crazy. You know why? Because it's like a challenge. Because now it's, instead of us saying, you got a dunk we don't know nothing about. Now it's like, oh, this is the dunk. This is the challenge. And you need to do a Vince Carter elbow in the rim? 360? Oh, that, I haven't seen that. I've seen like somebody jump over somebody and put the elbow in the rim, right? That was a couple years ago. But a 360 elbow in the rim, you could break your arm. Judging. Score is based on a combination of replicating the classic dunk and the difficulty, originality of the added twist. Oh, yeah. 360 elbow in the... Come on, Gemini. Come through. Next one. No limits dunk challenge. The concept: anything goes. The focus is on pure innovation and pushing the limits. Props encourage. Trampolines, multiple. I don't like that. Multiple hoops, aerobatic teammates, mascots as props. If they can dream it, they can dunk it. Judge it. We already had that with the your boy's dunk when he was using the mask. That was crazy. Damn, I can't think of your boy's name. I can't think of his name. Zach LaVine. When he had the mascot spinning, not Zach LaVine, but your other boy. He had the mascot on the damn, I can't think of nothing, man. I'm old. And he grabbed the ball from the mascot while he was spinning and dunked it. That was crazy. So I don't like this no limit one. Gemini, I don't like that. Well, what's another suggestion? Dunkumentary challenge. The concept: each dunk tells a story. Players prepare a short setup with music, lighting, perhaps video elements, and the dunk is a climactic ending. Dunk as a performance art. Think of it as a sports-themed short-form musical act. Yeah, I don't really like that. Because what if that person missed? You got all this shit going on. You showing stuff. You showing a damn film. You in the hood and stuff. You shooting on the milk crate like I was doing. And the next thing you know, you missed the dunk. All right? Or you were dunking on the milk crate. Bonus idea. The fan design dunk. Fans submit crazy dunk setups online. The most outlandish one gets selected. All stars must execute the fan-created dunks as best as they can. Hilarity and awe can both win. I like the fact that it says, I like the fact that fans created dunk. That reminds me of Ninja Warrior, right? How they create the courses now, or what, different parts of the course. I like that, but then fans might just think of some crazy stuff. And it's like, what? And if you don't have an example, I can understand 360 Vince Carter in the rim, Has it been done? Probably not, but I can understand it. But fans, if they can't just, fans are, oh yeah, why don't you just do 1880, like 1880 between the legs, like, well, it's not even humanly possible. So that's the dunk one. Let's scroll back up. I do like the remix contest. I do like the remix dunk contest. So maybe we could combine the two. Maybe the fans create a remix of the dunks, and it's one of the two. You know what I mean? Like it has, but then fans still may get too crazy. You know what I mean? Let's go back up to the rest of All-Star because it did come up with some other All-Star games I haven't read yet. So for this whole weekend, Adam Silver, are you taking notes? Take notes, bruh. Take notes, all right? The Gauntlet, the concept. An insane multi-station challenge testing every basketball skill imaginable. The course, a timed run with stations like long-range shot zone, hit a set number from different spots, tight dribbling course through obstacles. It's the same as skill challenge, bruh. Defensive stop sequence. I don't like that, bruh. But I do like number 3. Spotlight. One-on-one, king and queen of the court. Okay, Gemini. The format. Pure bracketed one-on-one elimination tournament. Best ball handler, isolation scorer, and trash talker wins. The hype. Separate brackets for guards, wings, and bigs. We need to see those mismatches. Play a smaller court for close quarters intensity. The prize, biggest bragging rights. They don't care about that. It's got to be money. Sorry about that, Gemini. So this is a one-on-one king of the court, but you try to do the best ball handler. So I like this because this is a skill challenge, but it's like, okay, like who got the best dribbles, right? Best handles, like Kyrie. So you got to do some globetrotter stuff, I guess. And I don't know who would vote on that. For like best ball handling, like it would have to be something that we be like, oh man, he still held the ball on. I don't think he could dribble 2 balls, 2 balls in each hand at the same time. But I kind of like that isolation scorer, best ISO scorer. So that's just straight up one-on-one. And I don't care about trash talker because you can't do that because the NBA, right, with kids. But I do like one-on-one WNBA. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some women for the WNBA can be in it. But look, once again, it needs to be WNBA, NBA Africa, and G League. That's what because guess what, man? If an NBA player, even though at the Rising Stars game, They had that format, and I thought that was good, where they just had like a point score. It was like a mini tournament, and they had to get to 25. And then it was this Team Jalen versus this team. One team was the G League Team Deplift, and it just kept going. And so I like this one-on-one format. You probably play to, I don't know if you can play to 10. Maybe you can play to 8. Maybe you can play to 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe you can play to 8, something like that, for a one-on-one. Because it just needs to be something different. All right, what else we got? All right, here we go. Team knockout. The setup. Teams of 3, mixed positions, complete in a single elimination shootout. Clock doesn't stop. Make a shot. I don't really like that either. All right, so we got some good stuff. Adam Silver, if you're watching, we got some good stuff here for the new NBA All-Star, man, because that shit was whack. So shouts out to Google Gemini, all right? So Apple Vision Pro is out there in the world, man, and I did try it out. I posted that video on the Kenyon Long IG as well. Of course, man, you can always follow me everywhere, man, and hit that link. And so what happened was that people with Apple Vision Pro, they started returning them this past week. And the problem is that you only had a certain amount of days to return that sucker. So at $3,500, it was nice. I ain't gonna lie, it was nice, But as a VR expert, as you guys know, with Meta, that they treated me like royalty. All right, I told them that, man. They was like, they rolled out the damn red carpet for your boy in Vegas. And so I want to know what you think. All right. So anyway, the Apple Vision Pro has been on sale for 2 weeks, and early adopters had tried it out, but with the $3,500, easy to see why some people would need to think long and hard about that decision. And new report said that they returned it according to reason why. Device is simply too heavy, too cumbersome to manage, headache inducing, and uncomfortable. Well, y'all niggas knew that it cost a lot. How about that? This is just rich folks. You know what I mean? Rich folks is like, okay, too heavy. Like, get out of here. I actually thought that it wasn't as heavy as it was going to be. Like everybody was saying, I didn't think it was that heavy. Now, because I was sitting down and I didn't stand up with it with the battery in my pocket. But I didn't think it was that heavy. I thought it was all right. The current lack of applications and video content doesn't justify the price. The work features don't make people more productive than just using normal external monitors with a Mac, and they're difficult to use for long periods. Duh. And the displays have too much glare. The field of view is too narrow, and the device causes eye strain and vision problems. How your ass get vision problems when it just came out? Like, come on. Ain't no damn case study. You know what I mean? Like, guess what? It's been out for 2 weeks and there are already vision problems. The product can make users feel isolated from family and friends. Meaningful shared experiences don't yet exist, and the Vision Pro can easily be passed around to others because of the need for a precise fit. Can't be. That was weird too. They was like, oh, we're going to map this for your eyes, that we're going to make one for you. I was like, oh, shit. I felt like I was a 1%er. Like, you going to make one for me? Like, yeah, we just put it together. We put that's perfect for your eyes, what number it is. So you got to wait, man, for it to come back. And I'm just like, all right. But yeah, man, the Vision Pro, man, look, man, I told y'all, man, get you a Meta Quest 3. Get you a Meta Quest 2, bro. You good. You seen that they was giving them out for the NBA All-Star. They was getting them out to players. Because guess what? They're the official sponsor of the NBA. Meta is. So don't forget that. You can watch NBA games. I've been watching NBA games for the past 4 years. All right? Courtside. It's like, oh my God. I'm like, y'all, where y'all been? I'm like, this is old. But, Apple has some new features where you can leave that. Now, they can leave the game right in one living room and walk and another. I'm like, that's crazy when you can leave the screen. Now, that's different. I will say, think different. That was different. Shout R.I.P. Steve Jobs, baby. But, yeah, man. Motherfuckers was like, I'm taking this back. It ain't enough. And you know what? That's the adult decision. When you, as an adult, when you start making purchases, big purchases, and you got a family, men especially, like, look, these strippers is costing me $2,000. Like, I don't know if this is the right investment. Talk to your accountant so you can write that off. I'm just saying, you got whatever it is, a new car or whatever, Hellcat, I don't know, whatever you into, you know what I mean? You just like, is this? Like, you start thinking, like, is this really worth it? It's one thing to just buy something that makes sure you have. Like, I'm a futurist, all right? I'm a futurist, fam. I'm with that. I'm with the future. You saw me with Gemini Advance, but I just don't. I like the Vision Pro, but if I was rich, would I have one? And let me tell you something else, man. Motherfuckers walking around with the Vision Pro. I was at Super Bowl week. Y'all saw it. Go to the Kenyon Long page. Check out my new 5 awkward questions. I was there Super Bowl week. I ain't see one person with a Vision Pro. And rich motherfuckers was there. I ain't see one person walking around. Not one. In one hotel. I was at the Aria. I was at the Wynn. I was at the Golden Nugget. I was at Circa. Okay, I was all up and down the strip. I ain't see one person with a Vision Pro walking in the streets. Not one. Not an NFL player's cousin, brother, sister, mother there. Not one. You want to know why? Because it's just content creators who bought that $3,500 headset and they were just trying to make the most viral content as possible. Okay? I ain't go to a coffee shop. Not one person that I see in the streets. I know y'all saw the T-Pain, but he was staying at the Resort World and he had a show at the Resort World. And people don't understand, T-Pain trolls. He trolls. He loves technology too, like me, but he trolls. So it was just like, y'all, he was just walking probably to his concert venue in Resort World. Like, y'all, T-Pain wasn't at Dre's with an Apple Vision Pro. Like, I was outside for Super Bowl week. Didn't see it. So, for y'all making these videos like, oh, it's a brand new world. This is it. This is Black Mirror. It wasn't happening. And it was raining in Vegas. Didn't see a Vision Pro in nobody's headset. I said, where that Vision Pro's at? It's raining. Where y'all at? Because they wasn't outside, bro. So don't fall for it. You know why? Because every time you see somebody who in public and they got a Vision Pro on, why is it that you actually see the video? You know what I mean? And it could be some, like, understand this. If somebody just get out the car and they in travel mode on Vision Pro, and so they have the screens in the car, even if they wasn't driving, they in a Tesla, why would they already have a screen outside in the street? Like, why would they put a screen out there in the street, open the car door, and then swipe the screen away? What sense was that make? Y'all got to do your research, man. Do your research. St. Thomas, that was me first. Do your research, man. Fall for it, man. But shouts out Apple Vision Pro, man. Y'all returning it, man. A couple of tech YouTubers have it. That's cool. But I don't. I'm going to rock with my Meta Quest. I suggest you get a Meta Quest 2, Meta Quest 3. They're dope. You can do a lot, man. Watch the NBA courtside. Get that league pass for $30. This is not sponsored by Meta, but I'm just letting you know. So, but let me know, man. If you got a Vision Pro, man, maybe you been at Starbucks. Let your boy know, man.